Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. Now more than ever, diners want to know where their food is coming from. Restaurants need high-quality ingredients that leave room for a healthy profit margin. Steve Sands from Performance Food Group is here to talk about all the ways their company provides solutions for all their food industry customers. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Kathy.
And Steve, Performance Food Group has a long and storied history. Can you give us some background information about your company?
Sure, we actually trace our roots back to 1885 to a grocery peddler in Richmond, Virginia. And Richmond still serves as our company headquarters, but we've now grown into a company that sells products coast to coast. We sell over 125,000 products to over 85,000 locations nationwide.
Okay, and what types of customers do you serve?
We have two operating divisions, Vistar and Performance Foodservice. Vistar focuses on grab-and-go food, candy, snack, beverage in grab-and-go environments, convenient environments. Performance Foodservice focuses on restaurants of all size, large chain accounts, small independents, white tablecloth fine dining to mom and pop diners.
And Steve, what value do you offer your customers that they can't find anywhere else?
Well, in addition to the customer service, which is always number one, on-time deliveries, good fill rates, competitive prices, we pride ourselves on some of the unique products that we've innovated. An example would be our Braveheart Black Angus Beef program or our path-proven supply chain, where the product really didn't exist in the market until we devised the supply chain and created the specifications to create the product.
PFG has reinvented the supply chain to reflect a true farm-to-fork philosophy. PFG developed a one-of-a-kind program called Path Proven that takes command of every detail of the supply chain, from working with farmers on best practices to creating a ground-up tracking system to trace every step of the meat's journey from farm to table.
As a multi-generational restaurant, we've had the opportunity to serve hundreds of thousands of guests over the year. And one of our primary focuses is to be able to deliver a guest experience that is increasingly better and is also in line with a dining experience our guests can find anywhere in the country. Braveheart Beef allows us the opportunity to hold true to that ethos, as well as believe that we are serving the best beef product in the country any night of the week. We have guests on a nightly basis say that this is one of the best steaks, if not the best steak that they've had in their lives.
I've been in the business 46 years, and I may say this, PFG has delivered to me the service that I expect, that my guests expect from me. Braveheart Beef is one of the finest beef money could buy, and that's what I buy, and Performance delivers it.
My husband, AJ, and I own 5 restaurants in New Orleans and in Destin, Florida, and we feature Braveheart Beef products in all of our restaurants. They love it. They rave about the product all the time.
We made the switch to Braveheart Beef just over 5 years ago. When PFG brought the product in, wanted us to give it a try. And you don't make these changes lightly when you're a steakhouse. It's at the very core of what we do. But we prepared steaks, we compared it side by side with the product we were using at that time. And the depth of flavor, the tenderness, the consistency were really the selling points. In addition to that, Braveheart has such rigid standards as part of their program from birth to slaughter. And so there's a lot of consistency there.
Our customers are consistently telling us that it's the best steak they've ever had.
Delivering customer success is the driving force behind Performance Foodservice's Braveheart Beef, and PFG's Path Proven program is designed to ensure that. PFG is proud to help chefs do their very best work. The culmination of the investment in quality and safety comes when patrons experience the Braveheart difference.
And Steve, as you mentioned, today's consumers, they want to understand where their food comes from. How do you make your supply chain transparent?
Well, we work to publish our audit specs. We have 43 points of audit, and we've developed that with our producer partners, and we call that progressive beef. And then we use the DNA to track the product throughout the system, and we return that information and all that data to the producers. So together we're working transparently across the supply chain. Our end goal is to produce the highest quality, best marbled, most flavorful beef in the country. And by connecting the farmer with that restaurant operator and having everybody communicate across the supply chain, we're all working toward a common goal.
So how do your audits differ from other companies labeling claims for something like grass-fed beef?
Well, most companies depend on an affidavit-based system where they're going to the farmers and saying, was the animal raised this way, and will you sign this piece of paper that documents that? We believe that that system had too many loopholes. We wanted something that was much more auditable and much more verifiable. So we pioneered the idea of on-farm audits, and that it covers everything from the humane animal handling to the sustainable practices. Where does the waste go? Where does the water come from? All of those things we have specifications for, and we audit the farm to ensure those specifications are being met. Then we've combined the on-farm audit with the DNA traceability that ensures that the meat in the box came from those animals that we know were raised properly. By connecting that supply chain and sharing information up and down the supply chain, continuous improvement is built into our system.
Right. Steve, what are some other ways that Performance Foodservice benefits farmers and rural communities?
Well, to incentivize the farmer to raise cattle in a better way, we determined that we needed to pay the farmer directly. And that's a very unusual process in the food business. Most of that would go through the packers and the larger companies, but we pay farmers directly for qualified animals. And those dollars then turn in those rural communities where they're buying all the supplies for those cattle. So we're keeping dollars local. But we believe, once again, that it's very important to be a good corporate citizen. So in virtually every market that we operate, we're participating in the local food bank. We participate on a national level with Feeding America, which is the largest hunger relief organization in the United States. We'll supply over 1 million pounds of free food to that organization annually. So we believe it's important to be good corporate citizens, and by working with farmers directly, we believe we're supporting rural America.
To produce the highest quality beef, PFG partners with the country's best farmers for its Braveheart Black Angus Beef brand, including Golden Belt feeders in St. John, Kansas. PFGC works closely with Golden Belt feeders to improve traceability and ensure that animals are happy, well-bred, and well-fed.
We bring transparency and verification to our customers through the Progressive Beef Audit Program. We actually welcome the program via two audits a year. One is internal and the other is a third-party audit. That gives me immediate feedback and information that I can use throughout the yard and with our managers and our teammates. Our common outcome, of course, is 100% care of the cattle on a daily basis. From feeding the cattle in the morning to last round, to making sure that they're getting the proper water throughout the day that they need. It takes all of our team members working together to accomplish this goal.
I think the most important thing with maintaining quality and consistency with the Braveheart beef is getting the right kind of cattle in here. You know, we're getting really top of the line cattle from, reputation type of ranches, and that allows us to get cattle that are going to feed consistently, give us the quality that the consumer is expecting with the Braveheart beef brand, and we're really going to get everything that we can do to give the consumer the best type of product possible.
I enjoy working with Performance Food Groups because we're able to get a better understanding of what our customers want and need, and by doing so we're able to educate more people about the cattle feeding industry.
PFG's Path-Proven program has also taken food safety to the next level with state-of-the-art tracking of meat products throughout the supply chain. PFG works with Identigen to apply exciting new technologies to enhance traceability.
Today it is important for us to know and trust our food sources, which can be difficult in a complex supply structure like what we have in North America. With the Path-Proven logo powered by DNA Traceback, consumers have trust in the claims of the Braveheart beef they are buying. DNA is accurate, tamper-proof, and permanent, and the only way to scientifically track meat as it moves through these complex supply chains. It gives consumers increased confidence that the food they consume meets the attributes they expect. When the most valuable ingredient in any food is trust, DNA Traceback helps build and protect that trust.
Performance Food Group harnesses over a decade of experience and revolutionary technology to deliver top-quality beef and food products to restaurants of all sizes. The company's development of a path-proven supply chain is its latest commitment to food safety and traceability that restaurateurs can count on when choosing foods to transform into amazing dishes.
Steve, can you tell us about the wide array of proteins and products that your company offers?
We serve restaurants both large and small, and so we try to offer products at different price points for various customers. And this desire for better product, auditable product, traceable product extends far beyond just beef, pork, poultry. It extends into produce. It extends into many other products. So we're taking that path-proven approach into new markets, new species, new products. We've launched veal programs, pork programs, poultry programs, all designed around the idea of integrating with the farmer, setting live animal specs that we want the farmer to adhere to, and then tracing the product through the supply chain to ensure the customer's getting exactly what they're ordering.
And I understand that Performance Foodservice provides a lot of training to its partners. Can you talk about that?
Sure. You know, restaurants don't have large ad budgets. And so their advertising is really dependent upon the wait staff to tell their customers about what makes our restaurant special. This is the product we serve. This is why we're different. And so if we're going to sell more beef, we need our restaurants to sell more beef. And so we invest heavily in training their wait staff to tell the story, to highlight the differences of why this really is better product. We have online training for our sales staff. We do in-person wait staff training. But we go to great lengths to teach people how to tell the story because we think the story is powerful.
Great. What does the future hold for Performance Foodservice?
We're going to continue to innovate new products where we see voids in the market. We're going to continue our customer-centric approach where we're really in the success business. We're in the business of making our customers successful. So we're going to continue to bring them competitive prices, unique products, and a level of service that's unduplicated.
Well, Steve, thank you for your customer-centric focus and bringing responsibly sourced products to the market. Thank you. I wish you continued success.
Thank you very much, Kathy. It's a pleasure.
And thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.